Hello, welcome back to more GBO2. Today we have Egg. We have Egg. Yeah. So this is going to be a fun one. I've actually got a double feature today. We're going to be doing, as a special for Easter, I have the Egg guy. That is now what it is named. It's the, what it is name. That is now its name. It is the Egg guy. So this is the, Eggjin. I hope I'm saying that right, because I had actually never seen this one before playing GBO2, so... Eggjin. I think it's hideous. I think it's one of the most hideous things in the world. This is actually going to be my first match taking it out, because I think it's hideous. But I have to admit, it's kind of fun. It's got a weird gimmick, which you'll definitely see me not utilize great at first, at least, where it doesn't have a dodge roll. But what it has is it uses like the animation you would typically have on a dodge roll to do a move that reduces, I forget if it reduces, I think it completely eliminates the effects of like stun and whatnot. I don't remember if it has a defense increase or not during it, but it does damage when it connects with an enemy. So you can roll into enemies and do damage that way. Like that. You can see it right there. It popped up. It's such an odd move that I didn't know how to use at first, is the thing. So you're not going to see a whole lot of it, especially because in my head, since it's using dodge roll animations, I expect it to burn through boost way faster than it actually does. But despite that, I do start to kind of get a better feel for it later in this match, and the next match you're going to see today, I start using it quite a lot, actually. It's kind of a great combo extender, so long as you have the boost to burn, and it definitely helped me keep up some damage while keeping light on my feet while fighting, instead of, getting stopped and then having to deal with getting shot up and everything, just doing that to, again, eliminate the risk of being stunned or staggered so that you can just keep doing your combos. It's interesting. It's an interesting move for sure. Of course, not being a dodge roll, it doesn't have iframes on it, so you're still taking damage, which you do have to be careful about. But yeah, it's interesting. Other than that, it's got the Mega Particle Cannon, which I believe was an instant stun weapon. I haven't been paying enough attention. Those double cannons are a, rapid fire shot, plants your feet to use them, and then the I wanted to say chest-mounted particle cannons, but that's technically the head? So I'm not sure what's technically the right way to call it. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. It's like a burst fire. I'm not completely sure whether it's instant stun or whether it's build stun. I need to go practice with the... I just remembered, too, I didn't practice prior to this match. So, I jumped in, and I'm, switching through things, trying to figure out what everything's doing. It was an interesting time for sure. Definitely not something I should have done the way I did. I saw it scrolling through the things, what should I use? This is shaped like an egg. That's what I need to use. And you'll see, obviously, too, we've got an opponent that is also an egg. He's doing some nasty damage to me, too. Thankfully, I have my iframes to help save me now, and the rest of the... Well, iframes and the rest of the team, but I am not going to survive much longer, sadly. Yeah, that's not a dodge roll. It doesn't stop damage from incoming. Even if it did, not a whole lot of time left to survive anyway. Thankfully, I was avenged by my allies, but now we're stuck waiting for that timer to reset. It's not too big of a respawn timer, thankfully, but, still off of the battle for the moment. But we're going to just jump right back into it. We're going to try and... Hopefully, we've still got stuff to shoot at. Yeah, there's a couple things to shoot at. More things are spawning in. That's good. That's good. That's more things to shoot at. That makes me happy. Yeah, there you get to see the rapid fire beam cannons in action as well. Ally took him out. That's good. Oh, and I'm in a good position right now with that being the enemy's support. You can see the chest-mounted Mega Particle Cannons definitely still do a fair bit of damage, but... And they can stun. I just need to check under what conditions they stun, whether each individual shot is build stun and it just works, you know, like the shotguns do, or whether it's... Because I don't think he's stunned from that, so I'm a little bit confused. I'm not sure how it works. I gotta experiment with it. One of the things I need to remember with this, too, you'll see me a couple times try to, like, move in and get melee hits on people. That, and you can see right there the lack of iframes on that roll. It's an interesting move. It's not going to stop you from dying, though. What was I saying? Melee, that's what I was getting to. You'll see me, like, walk at an enemy a couple times trying to get melee swings when my melee is still readying up. You can see, again, it eliminates stun. So I'm rolling right through his attacks, getting myself in better positions to deal damage. It's a fascinating way to use that, while getting damage on him at the same time. I am still taking those hits, though. So, like I said, now you're going to start to see me figure out when and how to start using that. I'm still, of course, tanking the damage. I think I did actually put defense parts on this. Like, I want to say... melee. I definitely put melee defense parts on this. One of the other ones, too, probably beam defense. Probably beam defense parts, so that I could do that more, because I recognized I had that weird damaging dodge roll capabilities, but it doesn't stop damage, and if I wanted to use that a good bit, yeah, try and get some of that. Regardless. Oh, is this one of the... Yeah, this is one of the bits where you're going to see me do that. I got myself killed because I took my swing and then moved in, kind of failing to take into account the amount of time it's going to take to actually get to do that melee swing again, and it ended up just getting me killed. I should have switched to one of my beam weapons and just shot at him. At the very least, it would have maybe held him still long enough to be able to then use melee, but most likely I was going to get taken down pretty quickly anyway. I did not have a lot of health left. We're going to get a support fire incoming here. I hope this hits something. I'm not sure it will. It's always a mixed bag. As I think I've said literally every single time I've shown off support fire here. No, everything was far away, unfortunately. That's a little sad, but it's fine, because now I'm in position. Oh, for a second there I thought that was a support. It's the two Thunderbolt Act guys. Look pretty similar to me. They don't actually look super similar, but I see Act guy but different, and it just... yeah. I still haven't used mine. I at least have the support variant. I don't remember if I have the general, but I haven't used it yet. I don't think I even have it set up properly. That was a great hit if he didn't have iframes. I'm quite sad about that. It's lined up perfectly, but oh well. I wanted to wait for him to peek the corner, but he wouldn't, so I'm just moving in and doing my thing. I'm having guys come up behind me. Thankfully, that roll did what I needed it to. Ally knocked me over, though, so that's fun. I'm actually going to get a lot of damage thrown at me now, unfortunately, since I couldn't move, and I think he is going to get me here. I'm actually not sure which of the two got me. No, it wasn't him. I thought it was the other Eggjin for a second there. I thought he got me with his roll, but no, it was the Act guy. A lot of aquatic variants, come to think of it. I didn't even think about that at the time, because we got, like, the full set of Thunderbolt Act guys on the enemy team, I'm pretty sure. That's interesting. Let me see. Act guy, there's the Eggjin, there's the other Act guy. I think that's the full complement of Thunderbolt Act guys, and then the regular Act guy, I believe, was the Raid variant. It's been a while since I took the Act guy out. I really don't use it that often. It's not one of my favorites. I've always had a hard time using it. I forget why now, because it's been forever since I've used it, but yeah, a little tricky one for me. But we're going to go ahead and now move over to the other Eggjin video. Or, I guess, other Eggjin recording. Rather than Eggjin video would be more fair, because this is all one video. Anyway, I digress. This one's actually going to come out a lot better, since I, did this right after the first one. I'd kind of gotten a better feel for it at this point. This one actually came out pretty good from what I remember, which is why I really wanted to show this one off. But yes, but then I also wanted to show off the first one, because that went really good for a first time using the suit. So you're getting both of them. I hope you enjoy having what, 20-minute long video instead of just a 10-minute long video. Hopefully people like that, right? That's not going to be too much of my voice for one sitting, right? I certainly hope not. I am not long for this, I almost call it a career, but I don't make money off of it, so I guess it's not a career. This hobby, I guess I mean, can you really not be long for a hobby? That feels I digress. Eggjin. Egg is ugly, is big. Look at my big, ugly egg boy. I've got it. Oh, I failed to say this. I'm pretty sure you can guess this, though, but I've got it decorated in Easter egg colors. Gross, disgusting. Right, I forgot. I went through the entire first recording and didn't say this. Happy Easter, everybody. This was supposed to come out on Easter Sunday, and I forgot to put it together. I'm very upset. I recorded everything, I was ready to go, and then I forgot to do the voiceover, and then I was at work. I had to work on Easter Sunday. I went into work, I started working, and realized in the middle of my shift, I didn't upload the video. I was quite distraught. So you're getting it a day late. You're getting it a day late and way later than I normally like to upload because, yeah, I ended up being busy this morning, so fun. I'm sorry about that. It doesn't matter that much, I guess, but you know, I decorated it all special and everything, but you know, we still get it. We still get to see it. Oh right, this is part of why this one ends up going so good. I end up face to face with the enemy support so much. He has a bad time today. He has quite the bad time. Unfortunately, thankfully for him, I guess, but unfortunately for me, this, oh, no, what's the name of it? I don't remember. The Zaku Flipper. I love the Zaku Flipper. It's just been a very long time. That's going to be a recurring theme, unfortunately. It's been a very long time since I last used my Zaku Flipper, but this Zaku Flipper harasses me a lot, which is bad for me, but it makes it a little bit more difficult for me to hound their support as much as I would like to. Even so, though, I do a pretty good job at giving him grief. You know, I actually have to check. I forget now, because I didn't actually check the skills on this suit. I don't remember if this has stealth on it or not. The Ack guys do. A lot of the, like, the Ack guy does the Zagok? Now I don't remember if the Zagok does. Zagok probably doesn't? I'm gonna have to check skills now, it's been a bit. But the Ack guy does. This is similar to the Ack guy. It's got like the Ack guy's legs and whatnot. So I'm gonna have to take a look at that. I'm not sure if those are the same arms. I don't remember the Ack guy's arms quite having that segmented look like that. And that says more so not Zagok. Hygog. That says Hygog to me. It's very like Gog style arms. So I'm gonna have to look at the Ack guy now. I don't remember perfectly whether it has that sort of like multi-segmented arm look or not. But yeah, we've been doing okay. Team's doing well. We've got a good point lead on us right here. So I spawned and saw him right away. Made chase. What I failed to realize. Very happy with that. I'm always happy whenever I get tackles. I don't get tackles enough. I think it's funny that he smacks with the blunt arm, though, instead of the bladed one. But you notice, something I didn't notice when I went around that corner originally is that the enemy had put mines down. I wasn't paying attention to that at all. But you saw some good use of my roll there to get out of harm's way. I unfortunately ran out of boost, though. I'm lucky I didn't take more damage than I did. An ally bailed me out. But yeah, I missed that melee swing, and I was out of boost. And now I'm a little pushed out. I'm a little bit not in a fantastic position at all. I'm trying to do my best to get in range, but, you know, did not have enough health to do it. He had type advantage against me and just, you know, had more range. So that's, you know, not great. I'm not sure really what the best option there would have been. I think I just ended up too far out in general. I don't think there's much I could have done at that point, you know, from the previous fights. But, oh, would you look at that? I am once again right in front of the enemy. I want to say that's the Ag. I want to say that's what that is. But I haven't used that one in a really long time. I forget its name now. That one's very fun, though. The enemy support, excuse me. The enemy support is a very fun suit. I notice he does have the, like, the machine gun firing arms on him instead of the regular ones. The regular ones are more like rockets. Both are really cool. I do really like that suit. It's a very unique sort of support suit. Also, another aquatic mobile suit, interesting enough. Yeah, it was just a whole bunch of, like, Ags and Ag guys, huh? That's very interesting. Yeah, they're pretty good suits, but... yeah, this day was just... everyone decided that they were going to bring out their Zeon aquatics. Except for all of my team. All of my team, I think, are also Zeon, though. They're not Zeon Aquatics, but you can see we've got a Dom type, the Zaku 1 sniper, the Flipper. I'm using my rolls to get in close, did some damage there. I, again, ran out of boost, though. Pushed a little bit too hard, couldn't make that distance up. And now I'm in a lot of trouble, because you can see I've got a... well, I had an enemy trying to get shots off on me, but I've also got allies there backing me up, so... but either way, it wasn't much I could do there at that point. Maybe could have played a little bit better leading up to it, and then maybe I would have been able to get the Flipper, but yeah. Yeah. I got outgunned. I got a little bit outgunned there. But that's okay. We've done some good damage. The team is still in the lead. We've been doing okay. Oh, would you look at that? Oh, man, that would have been nice. I wish I had gotten the kill on that. Just the revenge kill. It's okay. I got some damage. We're just using the dodge, or not the dodge roll, it's a different move than a dodge roll, but we're using that little roll tech to get some extra damage while our main melee weapon is getting off cooldown, and would you look at that? Once again, great use of that roll to just avoid the stun from my enemy's swing, and fortunately we did get taken down, but we used that roll to, again, get some extra damage on the enemy while we could. Yeah, he rightfully finished us off, but Ally got the enemy support for us, so we still got the score in the day. I'm very helpful about that. I will take that assist score since I jumped into the group of 3 enemies. I really thought I could finish them off before getting finished off myself, but clearly that wasn't the case. You know, I noticed, though, I haven't been using the missiles at all. I love how he ran. I'd like to think he ran because he saw me again and went, no, I'm not dealing with this, and started running. There's a good chance he just had another target he thought he could do more with or something like that. But yeah, no, I just, like, he saw me and then ran. I think that's funny. As you can see, we got decent damage. We got top diversion because I kept jumping in the middle of the entire enemy team. That tends to get you the most shot at, and as such, I died a lot. But I think I made up for it in damage. I think I made up for it in damage and, well, I was about to say in damage and in assist, but assist is because of the damage, so it's all the same thing in the end of the day. Hey, I kept damage off of my allies, and that's an important thing as well. I will take that. I will take that. Yeah, Eggjin is neat. I enjoy Eggjin. Even though it is one of the most hideous mobile suits I think I've ever seen. But it takes great to egg colors, which makes it perfect for Easter special. So, with that said, thanks for tuning in, everybody, and happy Easter.